just starting the day off stealing some tools. I am still a mess when it comes to tools in my shop right now. I'm missing a bunch. Some are still scattered everywhere just from the move that we did. So I am stealing some tools from the main shop right now because I'm going to be working on the Corvette and getting it ready for my first like official competition, I guess, in a few days. I did not know if I was going to do this comp. I will tell you guys more about it probably in a later video, but it's in about 4 days, and not only have I not been driving the Corvette, I haven't driven that thing in a while, but I haven't really competed like legitly yet with it, and the cage is done and I'm already just throwing myself into the mix. Today I'm going to be converting the front hubs on the Corvette to 5x114. In a previous video I converted my rear to 5x114, but the front I had to wait until I had the wider fenders for the front before I could convert them to 5x114 so I can actually fit my wheels on them. I got my front hubs that are 5x114 that I had specially made by Drift HQ. Gonna be throwing those on, and I have new wheels for the Corvette, and because I'll have 5x114 in the front, I can put the wheels on the car. So I will also be unboxing my new wheels from Heritage and showing you guys those as well. I also need to replace part of my FDF angle kit. They sent me a different arm to install, so I'll be doing that. Prepping the car for competition very, very soon. I'm a little nervous, but in my previous video, I told you guys I got a cage and I got no more excuses now. So I gotta just start competing and learning by fire. Gotta pick up a certain someone before I head over there. Up! Oh, good boy. Hello. Hello. Riley, let's go. Let's go to the shop. My two little passengers is gonna help me swap some hubs. Compound doggies now. I'm so paranoid going anywhere in this compound with them. They have to be next to me or like within 2 feet from me walking anywhere. There are so many things that can get them, not just on the ground, but in the sky. Eagles, owls, hawks on the ground, gators, bears, panthers, poisonous spiders. I won't let them get you. Come on, let's go, let's go. Already got the Corvette on the lift, and yes, it took like 20 minutes getting this thing on, jacking it up. I actually ended up just shoving like cardboard underneath the mounting point so that it didn't crush the side skirt even more than it already is. Corvette is up, my wheels are over there, but first I want to show you the hubs. So just like the rears, these were custom drilled, and I got some ARP studs in here from Drift HQ. These are awesome. So I have the conversion hubs on the rear, and now I'm going to put them on the front so I can get rid of these BMW wheels. Oof. And while I throw these on there, I also got a new upper arm with the bump stop on it from FDF, and they sent me this. It's their updated design, and in looking at what's on the car and this new one they sent me, the only difference I can see is that this end is fully welded now all the way around. And if you look at the one on the car, it's not welded right here. So that is the only difference that I can notice as far as design goes. But since I'm gonna already be working in this area today to swap over the hubs, I figure I might as well just throw this on now. I know this is my temporary shop, but we still want to make it a nice vibe in here because I will probably be in here for at least another couple months, and I haven't even started renovations on my actual shop next door. So Chris has been setting up lighting all around the shop. Look at that. Look at my rainbow lights. I got like a crescent moon thing going on there. Got another rainbow strip there. And what is really cool is that we upgraded all the switches too to be smart, so we can control everything from Alexa. Because before, when you left the shop, you had to turn 5 different lights off manually, and now we can just tell Alexa to turn off the garage. So here, I'll test it for you. Oh, okay. I was just talking about it and she did it. Alexa, turn on the garage.
Okay.
It's so satisfying. It's so satisfying too, and you're just like exiting the building and it just happens. So that is cool. And then we also have this mode. Alexa, set the mood. Wait for it. Yes. It puts all of our cool lights on and starts playing lo-fi music. Kind of bomb. All right, Alexa, stop. Alexa, turn the garage on.
Okay.
So that is pretty cool. And all the stuff that we put in here, I can just transfer over to the new shop when that is ready. But just wanted to give you a quick little shop update because that is pretty cool. I'm gonna be getting more of the LEDs for on top of there. Probably put some up top there as well. I have to keep controlling myself so I don't want to get too carried away because I won't actually be here permanently. I have to remind myself that. I will show you my new wheels right now. Once again, Heritage wheels coming through, this time with their new monoblock wheel that when I saw it initially, I knew I had to have it for the Corvette. These are the new monoblock called the Imola model from Heritage Wheel. I got these for the Corvette. I love a good 5-spoke on the Vette. These just came out probably about a month ago now. I think they started shipping. They did some pre-orders beforehand, but I love this wheel so much. For the Vette, it was well worth the wait. So this is their Imola monoblock model. The ones that I got are their 18s by 9.5 plus 38, which I'm hoping works great for the Corvette. So fingers crossed. The only unknown right now is really how the fronts will fit with the converted hubs and that offset. So after I get the hubs on, I can start to work and dial in fitment, but this is what I'm gonna be throwing on the car, and I'm just gonna have a square setup all around. Hopefully I can get away with that. We will find out very soon. These are my new wheels, and I'm stoked to unbox them all. In fact, I'm gonna do that now to give me some inspiration to finish this hub swap. All right, well, I just wasted half an hour trying to get that thumbnail, balancing on all these wheels. So I'm going to rush through the first part. I want to drift. This is why I will not get stuff done. Someone's always drifting or go-karting or doing something cool, and it gives me FOMO, but I'm gonna do my best right now to stay focused. I can do it. A big part of my motivation right now too, to get this done as soon as possible, is so that I can test on the compound. I've never drifted around the compound before, and if we can get the car ready by like Thursday or Friday, I will probably drift compound for the very first time. So I'm motivated for many reasons, that being one of them. Everyone is go-karting right now, and I'm trying very hard to focus. To get Adam because I wanted help getting these bolts on the upper arm off because all of them are ridiculously tight, as they should be, and I couldn't do it. But when I was talking to him about coming over and doing that, he made a good point, and because this upper arm affects the alignment, I'm just gonna wait and have Eric, who's doing the alignment, put the new upper arm on when he's setting everything, just so that he can make sure it's 100% right, and just copy this current setup over for the new alignment using the new upper arm. Again, the only difference that I noticed was that it is completely welded right here. And if you look at my one that's in the car right now, that is open, and it's also open on the bottom. It actually saves me a lot of work right now, and I can just throw on the new hubs, put the wheels on, start test fitting, and be good. So now that I don't have to worry about these guys, I will put them away and we can focus on our new front hubs. Converting the Corvette's 5x120 to 5x114, which is so much better for many reasons. One of them being that I have only 5x114 wheels, and I will have tons of spares now that my entire car is converted over. For comparison, here are our old, rusty, short-studded hubs. And here are the shiny new ones. So I'm gonna throw these on, and then we can start testing fitment. Do you like your new hubs, Riley? Do you like them? Do you like them? Do you approve? She's so cute. Both new 5x114s hubs are on. 3 bolts on the back, tightened it as much as I could, and used blue thread locker. And now we can move on to the fun part, which is test fitting my new Heritage wheels, and crossing our fingers I can get away with just a square setup for this thing. Okay. It's the next day, right when I thought I was at the end and I was about to move on to wheel fitment after throwing some rotors and calipers on the car, I realized that I didn't have my converted rotors because my converted rotors were misplaced a while ago and we couldn't find them last night. So I spent a long time looking today, finally found them, boom, here they are. So Drift HQ also had to modify brand new front rotors that I just ordered and sent them directly, and re-drilled them so that they would fit a 5x114 pattern. So that is why there are so many holes here, and I'm definitely gonna need to eventually get spare hubs so I have a backup, because if you're at an event and in a pinch and a bearing goes bad or something, I can't just go to the auto parts store and get another hub for a Corvette, because it won't be the same wheel pattern. So I definitely should get more hubs and have them done by Drift HQ, and some spare rotors as well that will fit the 5x114 pattern. But I found these, and now I can finish everything up. is on. It's officially a fully 5x114 car, which means we have all of the drift spares ever. So that is sick, and it's now time to see what my Heritage wheels look like on the car. Are you ready?
Don't.
Are you ready?
Don't.
Are you ready?
Don't do
No one
that.
cares what you look like. This isn't a makeup channel. Are you ready? I do have to get new lug nuts, and when I say get new lug nuts, I mean go to the other shop and try and steal some, because I don't have any new ones ordered. They did come with everything that Drift HQ sent me. However, I stole them already and put them on the Barbie car, which is not here. So I will find that in Adam's shop, but for now, damn, the fire sculpt looks really good on the vet.
I know.
Yeah, these are like the perfect vet wheels.
It shows a lot that brake rotor.
Fitment might be an issue. I don't know, man. I'm gonna need like a inch spacer. And it's still gonna be tight. I might have to take some angle out of the front and extend like where it hits on the bump stop. Just for now. I'm gonna go to the shop. I'm gonna grab lug nuts that work and probably a spacer that's an inch or so and try this again. All right, this is what I found. I'll see if these are enough. Spacer is on. Let's throw another one on. Okay. I'm gonna turn this. This might actually work. There is hope. On my way back over here from the shop, I think I saw the guys moving the tire mounting machine over to the main shop, which means it'll be up and running. I'm going over there with 4 tires. I want to mount 2 fronts and 2 rears so you can see the full vision with Corvette on these wheels. I got all my Tumo tires out that we're going to be mounting. For the front, I'm throwing on both PS91 compound, but for the front I have 235 4018, and for the rear I'm running what I usually do, which is 265 35 18. Go. About to find out moment of truth if I'm gonna be able to rock these things this weekend or not. At least for the front. I know I can fit them in the back. Okay, looking at it right now, where it is just barely touching where the bump stop is on the upper arm, when this car is actually loaded, so the arm is further up, that it will clear all the way. Because right now, it's not touching where it's going to be touching when the car has load on it and it's on the ground. So worst case, I might need like a 7 mil spacer to add to that, but it might be fine how it is. So I'm gonna go do some lug nuts, put both of the fronts on, put the rears on as well, drop the car, and see where we're at.
Look at this trio. Look at this trio. We got the trio, the tire coating and protectant. We got the tire shine and the tire and rubber cleaner.
poked, but I like that. So,
how
let me
big?
see if it rubs still.
The bumper? No.
Bad news is that we do hit up here. Good news is it's just by the tiniest bit. So if I increase the bump stop slightly over like a 1/4 inch, I don't think I will hit anymore. I will lose the tiniest bit of angle, but for now and to get through this weekend, that isn't bad at all. The other good news is that I do not hit the front fender at all. I was expecting to have to do some trimming, but I am great. And there's only just a little tiny bit of wheel poke that I don't mind. I think it looks intimidating. So when it is straight, there's just the tiniest bit, but I'm gonna adjust this bump stop out a tiny bit more on each side, and then we should be good to go. We are solid and the fitment actually looks really good. Again, huge shout out and thank you to Heritage Wheels. I absolutely love their new model for the Corvette. I think it looks amazing and I can't wait to see this thing in action this weekend. Next up for this car, tomorrow, I'm dropping it off at Eric's place to get an alignment. It's gonna be going over to BC as well for them to look over. And then I gotta figure out what I wanna prioritize for the competition this week. Just a few more things to check off the list before this weekend, but she will be back in action very, very soon.